Hi, welcome back to Valley News Live. We're taking a look down at the Dakota Magic Skycam. That wind has picked up a little bit, blowing out of the southeast as we see that storm move closer to our area, and we have those first alert weather days beginning right about now, continuing all the way into about lunchtime tomorrow with that snow, with that strong winds and plenty of travel disruptions. A look at those Department of Transportation cameras from Wishek. Things are not looking good there. That road completely covered, and a little bit closer to home, Jamestown, we're starting to see a little bit of that mess accumulate on the roadway there. Some slippery conditions, particularly farther out west. Now, as we move through the evening, we're going to continue seeing that system push its way into our area. By around 5 o'clock, that's when we're going to see the worst of the snow beginning for folks particularly out west. Now, that is going to make its way to the east, bringing some pretty heavy snowfall rates with it. We could see some bands setting up that drop 1 to 2 inches of snow per hour. That's very significant, particularly in the region of southeastern North Dakota during the time frame about 10 tonight into about 2 in the morning. That's when we're going to expect the worst of that snowfall. And with that, those winds are going to be pretty strong, blowing about 20 miles an hour to that 30-mile-an-hour range in those green arrows, and then a little bit further out west, a little steeper of those winds, about 30 to 40 miles an hour. Now, as we continue our way through the overnight period, we're going to see that band. There it is, that purple. That's where we're going to see those snowfall rates of 1 to 2 inches per hour. That's a lot of snow falling all at once, and that's going to continue into that morning commute. Expect very nasty conditions as you're heading out the door tomorrow with those winds. That heavy snow, and temperatures have fallen. 15 degrees here in Fargo, up to the north, seeing plenty of temperatures below zero. A little bit warmer for folks in Lakes Country thanks to that snow. Now, as we move towards our lunch hour, here we are about 10:45. Things are starting to wind down, but we could still see some of those snow showers continuing through the evening even. Here we are about 3 o'clock, and we could still see a stray flake or two after that. Now, again, this is where we're expecting the bulk of the snow to fall in that western James River Valley area. And as we move farther to the north and to the east, we're going to see less and less snow, kind of that cutoff about Highway 200. But here in Fargo, we're pretty close to that 4 to 7 or even a little more range, though we're in that 2 to 4, though we could see that band set up in a little bit closer to home. So we'll have some significant snow there. Now, if you don't have it already, make sure you grab that app. We'll keep you updated as we move through the rest of the evening. But a look at the satellite and radar now shows that snow spanning from roughly Des Moines all the way up through Bismarck, dropping a lot of snow. In a closer look here in our area, that heaviest band just to the west of our area, but that's going to make its way to the north and east as we move through the remainder of the afternoon and into the evening. Already, though, seeing some flakes starting to fall here in Fargo. Temperatures across the area mostly in the 20s, some 30s hanging on in the southeast, and some teens up to the northwest. And visibility still fine for the most part. Jamestown starting to tick down as that system makes its way into our area. But after we get out of this system, we're going to see some warm temperatures, at least after Thursday, continue to be around 30 degrees, at least until next Tuesday. We have a couple chances of snow Sunday night into Monday morning, but those aren't looking as significant. And then one way off onto the horizon on Saturday of next week. We're looking at that one too.
Yeah, so after today, things are getting a tiny bit better.
Yeah.
Just, hopefully maybe we can get a 35 or something above freezing. Yes. Yep. That'll be nice to see. Eventually, we'll get there. Jim, thank you so much. And like Jim mentioned, today is definitely a day to keep that VNL weather app handy, follow the timing and track of the storm, watch video updates, and get alerts first with important updates. And you can download it and use it for free. Just search the VNL weather in your app store.